Barbados, a sun-drenched, windswept island of 166 square miles. The island's physical, social, and economic environment embraces the goals of the DIREKT project, as key sectors recognize the critical importance of renewable energy development to national and regional sustainability.
Barbados is quite a small island, measuring just 461 kilometres squared. It has quite a high population of 300,000 or nearly 300,000 people. This means that it has a fairly high population density, one of the highest in the world in fact. This impacts on the natural resources adversely, so that it's actually classed as a water scarce country. It also has large energy import bill, whereby 7.5% of its GDP is spent solely on importing energy for the electricity industry.
The DIREKT project has been buoyed by a strong social partnership existing between the government, the private sector, and the University of the West Indies, the institution which drives the project.
The University of the West Indies is particularly pleased to be a part of the DIREKT project for several reasons. The first is that it is a collaborative project with the University of South Pacific, the University of Mauritius, and the Hamburg University of Applied Sciences, and we encourage collaborative projects, particularly with our South-South partners. The second is the nature of the project, which focuses on RE and RE technologies, which we believe to be absolutely critical for the sustainable development of our region. And the third is that it is very practitioner-oriented, and we need this to be able to get information on RE out to our stakeholders. The Barbados component of the University of West Indies, that part of the DIREKT project, which we call Work Package 4, primarily focuses on capacity building, seminars and workshops. And we have run several of these now. We've run 4 in Barbados, 1 in Jamaica, 1 in St. Lucia, and we will be running 1 in Trinidad. The focus has been primarily on solar energy and photovoltaic systems, given the potential of this for RE technology development in our region. But we've also dealt with biogas, with wind energy, and to some extent with geothermal energy. The audience, the participants, have been deliberately diverse. They include public sector, businesses, practitioners, and university students and staff. And a valuable part of each seminar is that we conclude it with what we call a site visit or study visit, where we carry the participants to see RE in operation in the field. There are, of course, other components to the DIREKT project that we're involved in, and I'll just mention 2 of these. One of these is what we call networking events, where we deliberately target a situation in which there will be a large number of persons who have potential interest in RE, and we go and talk about RE and talk about the DIREKT project. So examples of that would be the CREF conference, which is the Caribbean Renewable Energy Forum. It's the biggest single forum for RE in the Caribbean, and we went there, we talked about RE, we talked about the DIREKT project. And a second example would be the university's research days, where we have a lot of persons, a lot of stakeholders from the community come in to participate, and it's a good opportunity to convey information. The second and last component that I will mention is what we call pilot projects, where we are developing, establishing pilot projects on our campuses that are examples of RE in operation on the campus, so that persons that come to the campus can become aware of it, can benefit from it, can utilize it, and we are well underway with completing our pilot projects on the campus here at UWI in Barbados.
Progress is being made in teaching renewable energy at different levels. We have currently 3 renewable energy undergraduate courses. One is on renewable energy sources, which is for all science students in the Faculty of Pure and Applied Sciences. We have a course for physics students which looks at the fundamentals of photovoltaic physics. And we're also just about to start a renewable energy internship project. For the postgraduate side, we'll start later this year a renewable energy management master's program, which is focused not only on renewable energy but also on the management of renewable energy. The government's been very supportive of renewable energy. They have zero import duty on any renewable energy system. There are now approximately perhaps 15 installers of renewable energy systems for residential and for commercial industry. The government of Barbados has also initiated the Green Economy Scoping Study for the island to become a more sustainable economy, as well as the Smart Energy Fund, which involves a circulating fund whereby people can apply to install renewable energy systems and also energy efficiency projects as well.
The Green Economy Scoping Study is a collaboration between the University of the West Indies, the Ministry of the Environment, as well as the United Nations Environmental Programme. And the main goal of the initiative is to look at ways in which we can use transition to a more resource-efficient green economy. The objective there is to address some of the vulnerabilities that smaller developing countries face. A green economy would allow us to reduce our dependence on oil, as well as to increase our energy efficiency. There are also potential benefits in terms of reducing the impact on our foreign exchange reserves. One of the key benefits of the Green Economy Scoping Study, in my mind, has been the collaboration that we had on the project. We had academics from almost every faculty within the university looking at the potential impact of greening or transitioning to a green economy. Going forward, it therefore allows the University of West Indies to develop a specialization in this area.
The expansion of renewable energy initiatives in Barbados is evident in the growth of both commercial and domestic enterprises. Solar technology has had the longest and widest impact.
Barbados has been identified as one of the leading countries in the world in the use of solar water heating. In fact, we are ranked 5th per 1,000 population. Essentially, Solar Dynamics has been at the forefront of the development of this technology, and we are very pleased to have led the industry over the years. We have a production center here in Barbados, as well as one in St. Lucia, and we seek to serve the Caribbean generally. But we have potential for more exports. We export to many of the islands right now, but the potential is there to expand.
This house has been the first house to use alternative energy. In this room we have two systems. A standalone system. A standalone system means that you produce your own electricity, store it, and push it through your house. This system is called the grid tie. It's called the grid tie because you are tied to the electrical grid or the electrical wires that run along the road. So when you produce electricity from this system, the house will take what it wants and all the rest of the electricity would go back to the grid. So you're feeding light and power electricity. Because of the quality of light in the Caribbean and in Barbados, this system will give you twice the amount of electricity that you would get in North America or Canada.
We at Barbados Light Power, we have embraced and supported the renewable energy industry in Barbados. We have developed a 2-year pilot program which seeks to credit customers with renewable energy that are willing to sell it to the grid. We buy energy exported to the grid based on the avoided cost of fuel, and we sell energy at our standard tariff.
The commercialization of renewable energy in Barbados also embraces energy efficiency, which is spawning new industries.
Caribbean LED Lighting is a green company. We focus on renewable energy products and energy efficiency products. Energy efficient products such as LED lighting. In our factory here in Barbados, we produce leading edge LED lights both for commercial and residential use. These lights save between 50 and 80% on energy consumed. And we also produce off-grid, hybrid, wind turbine, solar PV street lights. We also have inverters that go on these lights that allow people to charge their mobile phones, their cell phones, laptops and hand tools. We're exporting across the Caribbean and CARICOM countries, and this week we received our first order from the United Kingdom. So Caribbean countries are exporting to Europe leading-edge, energy-efficient products.
Caribbean LED is but one of a number of enterprises with which the University of the West Indies has established mutually beneficial relationships that support the achievements of the DIREKT project, including renewable energy pilot projects at the Cayfield campus.
Some of the projects that will be implemented on the Cayfield campus include photovoltaic lighting of the 2 bus stations. We're also going to replace the compact fluorescence bulbs with LED lights, which is also known as the light emitting diodes lights. We're also going to have security lighting that will be powered by photovoltaic. We're also going to have a demonstration facility on the campus. In the interim, we're going to use the physics lab to demonstrate the various RE technologies. We're going to also put up posters for those technologies that we cannot demonstrate in the form of a model, so you can actually see the display on in the physics lab. We purchased 2 renewable energy demonstration kits that has 3 technologies, that basically has 3 technologies that students can use it for educational purposes to learn those different technologies. That includes wind, photovoltaic and hydrogen fuel cells.
Supporting our thrust into renewables is the use and application of LED lights, which are energy efficient. And again, with the support of the University of West Indies, we're applying those energy efficient LED lights into the university campus. So the university benefits from substantial reduction in their energy costs.
Well, we have been working collaboratively with the University of the West Indies here at Cave Hill, demonstrating renewable energy projects funded by the DIREKT project for the small island states. We've installed a solar PV system on the bus shelter. We retrofitted the lighting units with LED light bars to conserve on electricity usage, and they're providing about 5,000 lumens of light. We've also designed a display unit that provides the system voltage and amperage, both while charging during the day and then when the lights are using that charge at night. And we're about to embark on a second bus shelter project at the UE Faculty of Law.
As the DIREKT project nears completion, project leaders at the UWI and their social partners are enthusiastic about its potential for lasting impact.
UWI collaboration with the DIREKT project has enabled us to foster relationship with businesses both regionally and locally. Through these relationships, we were able to create an internship program for our students whereby they can actually go to these businesses and get a practical approach to the different RE technologies. In this way, they will also be able to get job opportunities. So in actual fact, the outreach arm of our program is strengthened.
I am totally convinced that we in Barbados and in the Caribbean do not really have to depend on oil. We want to get Barbados totally independent from fuel oil.
I think our challenge going forward is how do we maintain sustainability of these actions and activities when the project ends, and components such as the pilot project are an obvious vehicle by which we can do this.